forgotten to be thankful and grateful? Toastmaster Richardson.
Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. That was the prayer my rich uncle offered each time the family sat at the table to have their meals. He had not forgotten to be thankful and grateful for the world so sweet. He was thankful that he was born in Singapore, a place where there is safety and security. For the food we eat, he was grateful that at every meal they had nutritious food. For the birds that sing, he lived in a very huge bungalow, a sprawling bungalow, and with a garden bigger than a football field, and with fruit trees like durian, rambutans, banana, papaya, and even guava. And he thanked God because he was a very religious man. He was blessed with excellent health, and he was privileged to be rich, living in Upper Serangoon. And all his 6 adult children were filial and successful. He had not forgotten to be thankful and grateful. And as what Sega mentioned just now, Mr. Kumar was thankful and grateful. So my dear friends, do we take for granted our health, our family, warm and supportive? Have we forgotten to be thankful and grateful? When I first started work, I had only 2 pairs of long pants, and those were reserved for special occasions. They were old, faded, as well as patched up. And I had 3 pairs of short sleeve shirts, equally old, faded and patched up. My cousin brought me to his tailor to have 3 pairs of pants made for me, and to the shop to buy 3 pairs of long sleeve shirts, so that I would look presentable when I started work. And that was decades ago. And till this day, I've never forgotten to be thankful and grateful to him. My ex-colleague, a school teacher, once he went into the classroom of 8-year-old children, and he told the children, I would like all of you to take out a sheet of paper and draw something which you are thankful and grateful for. A student drew a simple fish burger, and when asked, he said, every day I have 3 meals. I'm so thankful, and I know of children who have hardly much to eat. Another child drew an aeroplane, and when asked, he said, every June and December holidays, my parents would take me out for a vacation. I'm so thankful and grateful. They have not forgotten. Another child drew a $5 note, and when asked, he said, every day my father would give me $5 to spend at the canteen. And he knew of neighbors who had no money for canteen to spend. And what did they do? They had money from the Straits Times pocket money fund. But there was one child who simply drew the outline of the human hand. And when asked, that weak, wiry child said, teacher, that is your hand. The teacher was very touched. And when probed further, he said, teacher, you remember during art classes, calligraphy classes, when I could not draw or to write out the characters, you held me by the hand and you guided me. And once you saw me in the classroom during recess, And the teacher hardly went back to the class during recess. And he saw that boy in the class. And when asked, he said, "Teacher, every day my mother will give me a few pieces of biscuits, sometimes 2 slices of plain bread. And that day, my mother didn't give me anything. I have no money to spend." The teacher took him by the hand, led him to the canteen and asked, "What would you like to eat?" He has not forgotten to be thankful and grateful. So my dear friends, ponder, cast your mind back and reflect. When you were growing up, did you ever stray and did somebody brought you back along the correct path? Or when you first started work, who showed you the ropes? Who guided you? Who mentored you? Have you taken for granted? Have you forgotten? Or even in Toastmasters, we have experienced to be timer, to be the R counter, simple roles. But when you got first started, who guided you? Who mentored you? Who helped you? Even to help you prepare the first few speeches, to give you ideas. And I'm sure you know the most challenging role is to be the language evaluator. Who gave you the first break? Who guided you? Who helped you? Who mentored you? Have we forgotten? And even our acting minister for education, Ng Chi Meng, in last month's issue of Vibes, and I quote, his experiences in the Air Force, and he said, "I am thankful for the experiences, and I'm grateful for the support my wife has given me." He has not forgotten. They say that it is more blessed to give than to receive. We can also do our part by giving back to the downtrodden, to the down and out, to the depressed, by offering our hand, extending an arm, and to reach out to them. We can do our part. Lastly, starting from tonight and every night, before you close your eyes and retire for the night, ponder, who or what am I grateful for that day? Be thankful and grateful, and don't